Hello YouTube, it's the Utopian Buddha. Today I want to talk to you guys about Swami Vivekananda's idea of the children of immortal bliss, right? Like what that means to me, right? Swami Vivekananda famously called humans, like all of humans, that we're all children of immortal bliss, right? So it's everlasting, never-ending, infinite bliss, right? And we're children of that, right? So this speaks to the very most fundamental truth of reality of separation and connection and unity, right? So first of all, like God being both Father Heaven and Mother Earth, right? God is the Father, God is also the Mother. In the union, right? Like let's just even think about it in terms of sex, right? In the union of father and mother, a child is born, right? And on the sexual level, that for humans, that is physically the most pleasure, most bliss that we can experience in the physical form is like sexual union with your lover, you know, with the woman that you love. That's what God is, right? That's what God is. So we are children of that union, which is God. So that's what it is. So we're children of the immortal bliss. Therefore, we are not the immortal bliss, but we are the immortal bliss because we come from the immortal bliss. Namaste. Hello, YouTube. It's the Utopian Buddha. So here's what I've been thinking about, guys. So there's a higher reality in existence, right? There are these deep spiritual energy wells of pools of energy, right? And they're pools of positive energy and negative energy. And so various blissful beings, like enlightened beings or people who are pretty close to enlightenment, they connect the bliss energy of previous lineages, right? So that's like the guru disciple who becomes a guru who becomes a disciple thing. It's like an energetic transference of divine energy, right? So that's what I've been thinking about, right? Like there are these like spiritual traditions that channel the bliss energy. So there's this Indian saint called Sri Ramakrishna. He was a trip, man. He was beyond any social convention. He was beyond definitions. He was a little crazy, but that's what made him truly sane, right? To be a little crazy. To consciously be crazy means you are truly sane, because only the insane people, the thing about if you're crazy, you think you're sane, right? But if you know you're crazy, that means you're truly sane. So I just wanted to say that. So anyway, Ramakrishna, dude, this guy, like, he used to dress up as a woman. So he's totally beyond social conventions. What else did I want to say? And he went into these regular bliss states. He went into these states of bliss where he connected with like some very fundamental force in reality aligned with love and peace and bliss, right? Some energy that emanates love and bliss, right? So Ramakrishna tapped into that. He went into samadhi. You know, there are stories about him. He would just like fall over because he would just go into a state of bliss and stuff. I've never been that blissed out. I wish I was on that guy's level, but I'm not. But so these people have this energy about them, and when you come into contact with people who have come into contact with him, you are given a transference of that bliss energy. So that's like but see, Ramakrishna only lived in the 1800s, right? There are these more recent gurus or enlightened beings like Swami Shivananda, he's one. And then Swami Satchidananda, I'm at this place called Yogaville. He's like the guru of this place, or the former. He died, he's dead. But he died a lot. He only died like 20 years ago, right? So his energy is much more, and he used to live here, right? I've never been to Ramakrishna's actual location where he actually lived and did his thing. But Swami Satchidananda actually lived out here, dude. So, and this guy was on another level. He was enlightened, or pretty close, at least pretty close. But he was on another level. And he connected me more deeply to Ramakrishna and to Shivananda. So, because he was like a very high vibratory being, he had deeply tapped into these vibrational realities of peace and love. So So that's what it is, right? So you have to kind of become energetically, through spiritual practice, your job is to become energetically sensitive enough to recognize these deep positive spiritual realities that exist out in the world, right? If you can't sense it, then you're going to miss it. But if you have the spiritual sensitivity to tap into the spiritual bliss and joy, then you will know that then your life is going to start working out, because you can sense what is positive and you can avoid what is negative. So that's what it's about.